Total embarrassment, bro. Remember what by high daily update television. So when you subscribe to this YouTube channel, I'm sure so be subscribe for more updates. Bawumiah na wakɔ embarrassing himself. Wakɔ go ne ho anim ase wɔ no ane hometown. Deɛ anim go ase. Ɔkɔ Tamale some few weeks back ago, or young putting like days back ago. Ɔkɔ Tamale ko host some sort of a program, a campaign program be like that. Now ɔkɔɛ no ɔno ara ne uncle or chief of civil legal or ɔhene chief of civil legal civil legal nso a ɔyɛ ɔhene wɔ civil legal ɔno ara ne uncle ebisa ne 3 questions Bawumiah ntumi answer mu baako koraa ɛwɔ nipadɔm mu. What an embarrassment. Obi a ya elected and ya appointed as a vice president. Now, yes, you as a flag bearer for NPP in the upcoming presidential election. Oh, you as a your friend is a flag bearer. Say, not 3 questions. Want to me answer in public. What a total embarrassment. And yet, some of Ghanaians, they put your life at stake to support such a kind of person. Can Bawumiah able to me a debate with Mahama na? Obi a will ask for a debate with former President John Dramani Mahama. Who to me answer just a question from a chief, even your uncle at Northern Region. Who to me answer questions from him. Such an incompetent guy. Bawumiah could go any mass. Yet, Nasa guy we asking for debate with Mahama. No wonder say Mahama accept sad debate we. No wonder. Question or compare na me debate to. Omo bisa the question say how far and how I am put in that way. How far na tamale to wale kwan na o sha ase say wo ye no how far na why akwa akodu Bawumiah to me nyine ho. Something is fishy about that. Sa 2 other questions. Mugabe be simplified. According in na mai. Yenkuti. So oti sa asem we sure am sure so be share ma foforo so na foforo so oti. Wo asem bi am sure so the be share comment section as. Ye beto ye boni ya kan na reply ma. Me do ase.
Wale. And what? They have not done anything.
Well, they've not. Let me just tell you.
You are here.
Last week or last 2 weeks.
But they have sold things. They have sold lands.
Mugabe, hold on. Last 2 weeks or last week, the presidential candidate, Dr. Bawumiah, was in Northern Region. He paid a courtesy call on the uncles of the Paramount King, who is the chief of Savilugu. He posed 3 questions before him. One, that the road from Savilugu or from Tamale to Wale, that it all was cut in 2022. And he was the very person who did that. So he wants to find out from him, what is the extent of the construction of the road to his own hometown?
And what was the response?
The only thing he could only say, nah, to Pusia, so sorry, we are grateful, we'll ask for leave.
Meaning
there's no answer.
She.
And he assured the people of Pong Tamale, a suburb of or a community after Savilugu, where there's a veterinary college.
All right.
He told them of revamping or extending or expanding that veterinary college to a university.
And has it been completed?
Nothing is done. So the chief told him, I have taken steps to ensure that what you promised the good people of Northern Region to do, he has taken those steps, but nothing is done.
Okay.
Nothing is done. Also, if you ask yourself, you remember sometimes they do tag themselves of those ensuring the smooth running of the Tamale International Airport, completing it, but forgetting that in 2015-2016, somewhere in September in Parliament, the NDC under John Dramani Mahama did approve a loan facility to complete the Tamale International Airport Phase 2. But they've taken credit to that. They've taken credit to that. So in summary here, the issue of one district, one factory is zero, which the people of the region, they are asking him.
They have no dams to show.
No dam. No, one village
no
knows.
schools to show.
It has now turned to a dugouts.
They have no hospitals.
No hospitals. No hospital. And I can tell you, John Mahama in the northern region built over 2,000 chips compound.
In the northern region.
My constituency, I come from the Nanton constituency.
You mention the name of those places.
If you go to Fajene,
just give me 5.
If you go to Fajene, you get 1. If you go to Tampion, you get 1. If you go to Zwao, you get 1. If you go to Chahile, you get 1. These are places. If you go to Savlugu, you get a chief's compound. So these are places where.
About Bawumiah incident and Bawumiah bomber or Kototono Tamale Honum drawing a campaign. That guy now here will be or Mugabe, you might break Bibia down. Like must simplify Bibia. Bawumiah Akon hometown, a quiet campaign, won't be signed just 3 questions. Bawumiah to me in Yan, we didn't make one Casamati. But that guy, at was so I can Simbibri, when Mugabe I can Simbibri. Secret about Bawumiah and an MPP, about some secret dealings be about drugs. Which remove MPP for Bawumiah, when MPP for which is Bawumiah as a head. Now, or more delete drugs, or more sell drugs, and more party members, essence sell drugs. I'm more crowphobia. So, person would say same way more. Yes, also to us on our could see would you neck to us on Mugabe. Any interview and or demystify Bibiama.
Give me 5.
If you go to Fajene, you get 1. If you go to Tampion, you get 1. If you go to Zwao, you get 1. If you go to Chahile, you get 1. These are places. If you go to Savlugu, you get a chief's compound. So these are places where Mahama has left marks.
But they say they've done a lot than any administration under the 4th Republic.
Yes, they've done a lot. I quite agree with them. With regards to corruption, with regards to selling of jobs to their party members, to Ghanaians, they've done a lot. So,
what about the state lands?
The state lands,
Because
as I told,
I was shocked to see some of the lands that have been sold.
last 3 weeks, market women embarked on a demonstration
In
Tamale because portions of the land were sold. Are sold by the district. It's alleged it's being sold by the mayor of Tamale and the regional minister.
Allegedly. Fantastic. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
So then now.
Where your driver who bet me a trust in say would the track nation in summer what the Obekwa could do where your driver would the VIP shan in summer what the Obekwa could do where your driver would the STC manner what the Obekwa could reach for our destination safely. The man, his name is John Dramani Mahama. He is from Bole in the Savannah region of the Republic of Ghana. He's a Gonja man. Where you muamunia, where you muamuofa, where you muamu papa, where you muamu this year. Yaso be a trouble. Yaso na nadwa ha. Monsome he. The battle is the Lord. Yet is Sikaso a comedy. Modia monsome he. And yaso he yo. Inflation at 15%, and then inflation end up 22.8. Inflation to me rising ya could do 54%. This is the useless government. This is the useless administration under the 4th Republic being seen. Broadcasting live from the northern regional capital Tamale. Mugabe Masa Tankuliga Biga, I'm in the spirit. And I want to urge my brothers and sisters. We are very, very, very humble enough Sambisi Mabisi. Come 7th December 2024. Yatuaba. Efama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Me kasa bebre. Nyame ya adoma ochina. Ya de bibia life ebe free aya Jubilee Park. Jubilee Park no aban aya Northern Regional aya police headquarters no. Omone prisons for omone immigration. Omo nyina ya dan ebomo ho. Let me use this opportunity to thank the regional commander and his 2IC. And then the man and the man. I want to security arrangements in be boko. Now me more Ghana Armed Forces do before complain for no. Me so me more mabasu. So almost say ya tone in no. Oma to me aye din. No bia hu say change be ya dan eba. Time for trending issues. My never said that I say for Medimosis Herbal Clinic. Na Dawroma with the Medimosis garlic capsules. And na ede soya sene boye ye free tamale komase bedu tamale wojina eche dendende into Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center. Nyamisha uye papa uko dwaso tamale pharmacy shop bia wunya sa eye Medimosis garlic capsules ni bia ababoa ma blood circulation to me adwuma ye boost we immune system no no adwuma onaso brane.
Now when you ask them, you don't see it. That is one thing that Tamale is crying for. And of course, when you go to the market, there are a lot of prices rising day by day that you don't even understand, because the prices keep rising. When you ask them, they tell you that fuel prices coming up. Then that's where we ask the president and the flag bearer of the NPP that where is gold for oil? Or Dr. Bawumiah told us that he's going to arrest the dollar and lock it down, so that
the dollar is now about 6
ahead of
6.
yes.
Yeah.
So we are asking Dr. Bawumiah that where is good for oil, because that's their policy that they use to deceive Northerners, that everything will become. And of course, when you look at the marketing format that the MPP is using, they are telling them that John Dramani Mahama is not an option. That is a dead goat. So for that matter, they should forget that person.
Dead goat.
Yes.
And go for who?
So and go for Bawumiah. That's what they are telling Northerners.
Go for someone who don't have an experience.
Yes. So and of course they're also saying that Bawumiah is a Muslim.
And so what?
So therefore they should vote for their own.
What has it done for the Muslims here?
So that's what I'm asking, because if you look at the fee of the Makkah this year, you like even the dead person will get up and tell that no,
and
it's not understandable.
John Dramani Mahama was about 15,000,
and everybody could afford it.
And now it is over 75,000 Ghana cedis.
So when we look at the Makkah fee, a normal person or a government official, like a government worker, cannot even take his salary to put it in order to go and pay.
Yeah.
Unless you sell up your house or you just go and take loan. People take loan to go to Mecca just because they want to perform the Muslim 5 or 6 pillars. So now what we are asking, or we are telling Ghanaians, is that they should forget about you are a Muslim.
This is not about Muslim or Christianity.
They should forget about that.
It's about somebody who can do it and do it better.
And you see, one thing about Dr. Bawumiah is that he feel like he owns Northern region. Dr. Bawumiah told us that he will give us a phone, then you'll be paying 22 cedi
at the end of every month.
At the end of the month. So let's look at, if I want iPhone 15, how much is iPhone 15?
Almost 15,000.
Almost 15,000. So if I'm paying 22 cedi, how many years will I use to pay? So in order, if like in the process, if I die, what becomes my fate? Because as we Muslims, we believe that if you take somebody's money or anything and then you don't pay it and you die, they have to like chain you till you pay it. I don't know if you understand. You have to pay it before.
But is it what we need at the moment?
We don't need it, but he has nothing to say or to tell
is
people.
Is that what they need, or is that what they want?
That's why he wants to take and deceive Northerners.
What is the Kwalugu Dam?
That's the issue.
Yeah, he said they finished everything. And
one thing I keep asking myself, when you go to Wale Wale,
bold enough to tell
when you're going to Wale Wale,
they have completed Kwalugu Dam.
If you're going to Wale Wale, you ask yourself, is this the region of the vice president? But there's nothing to show.
The original capital is Nalirugo, right?
Yes, there's nothing to show. There's nothing that you feel like, oh, this is the vice president's hometown. Nothing. There's nothing at all like something that would tell, okay, wow, this is NPP.
So can you mention some of Mahama's achievements in the northern region?
Hey, he blocks there.
Don't take me far. Only in Tamale. From Rawlins, Mahama, Rawlins Mills, Mahama, and that of Kufuor and Nanado Bawumiah.
Wow.
Let's compare the two.
We
without looking or going through.
We are not going far. This one is not anything that is difficult.
The MPP in Tamale, what have they?
Yes. What Mahama and Newz and Rawlins has done for us is enough for us to pay Mahama back with power. Fantastic. Because if we look at this e-blocks, without e-blocks, tell me or show me where the children in SS will stay or
do you have some in the region?
We have. Some is in Sang.
In Sang.
Just Sang here.
You see, one thing I like is, I mean, when you say somebody has done something, you mention what he has done and where we can find it, or where is it located.
It's in Sang.
In Sang.
Just Sang here.
In the northern region.
Yes, in the northern region. When you're going to Yendi.
On the Yendi Road.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And when you look at Eastern Cordon Road, it was constructed by.
So you have given me 1 year block.
Yes.
So what about MPP? Nothing to show.
Just kind of like the lies that they will tell you. Okay. They will deceive you.
Let's take me to hospitals.
Hospital, we have look at TTH, where the women give birth. When
that is the maternity side.
Yes, when you go there, you feel like this is where our women should go and deliver. But in terms of the MPP, they've not done anything. They've only added this thing, tax on mortuary. When you lost somebody, you have to pay like 100 and something cedi before you can get the corpse. But in terms of Mahama, it was 5 cedi.
Wow.
It was 5 cedi. And lastly, before my big man comes in, fertilizer in Northerners we farm. Under Mahama, fertilizer was 80 Ghana cedis, if I'm correct. It was 80 Ghana cedis. But today, farmers.
It was free.
Yeah, even people sells like 80 cedis at Mahama's time. Yeah. But now it is 500 Ghana cedis, 480 Ghana cedis per 1 bag of fertilizer. And farmers that farm with tractor pay 200 Ghana cedis. And when Mahama was in power, it was 35 cedi.
For 1 tractor.
For 1 tractor to farm 1 acre. But now 1 acre is 200 cedis. 1 fertilizer bag is.
That's the reality.
Yes, it's on the ground. So you just have to look what is in your power to do what? To vote.
Very well. Let me speak to my brother. Bro, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Very well. So we are looking at achievements of the 2 main political parties, the NPP from Rawlins, Mills, Mahama, and that of President Kufuor, Mahama, and Nanado and Bawumiah.
All right, so thank you, Mugabe. It's always lovely listening, of course.
We've had all our former vice presidents from under the Fourth Republic.
Yes.
It seems all of our former presidents, we have about 3 from the northern region, talking about Ali Mahama, President Mahama, and that of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah. So let's look at the 2.
All right, so with regards to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah, I would say he will be the West Vice President. Or the West representative of Northern region in the Jubilee House as compared to the Mahama and Ali Mahama, because I'll tell you, under the reigns of Mr. Alhaji Ali Mahama, we all knew he was a contractor. He was not versatile when it comes to issues of economy. But you realize that he was able to manage the affairs of the country. I understand that got Tamale, a sports stadium.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Which the people of the northern region will celebrate him.
And his name has been given. It has been renamed to him for the good work done for the northern region. Fantastic. But let's take Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah. In Savulgu,
round of the 2016 general election, we were told that there will be no village.
No dam.
There will be no village without toilet
or water problem.
And that was when he assured the king of Dagbon that there will be the availability of water, forgetting that a contract was signed by John Dramani Mahama.
That's Yendi, right?
King Yendi.
Fantastic.
A contract was signed by John Dramani Mahama, which was at a tune of $30 million US dollars. It was in the process, having signed, just left with 1 or 2 touches for it to to taking off.
Okay.
When they came into power, upon the settle, we had chieftaincy issues in the northern region. So President Nana Akufo-Addo, with the aid of the former minority leader Haruna Idrisu, they all stepped in to resolve the issue. Then he assured he promised the king of once again making the availability of water in Yendi, which never happened. He came by
as we
two.
Speak, the good people of
Yendi,
they are not enjoying.
They are not enjoying water. Wow. And you remember last 3 or 4 days ago, one of our own, who is the Minister of Finance, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam Anta, looked into the faces of the Speaker and the Member of Parliament, told us that look, that the Yendi water project has been 30% complete.
But nothing is going on.
And you know where the sword was cut?
The people of Yendi, they are listening to us.
They are listening.
Fantastic.
Do you know where the sword was cut? The sword was cut at one of the secondary schools in Yendi, not even at the place where the project is supposed to begin.
So they have nothing to show in the northern region.
They have nothing to show. The only thing they can show is a flyover.
No schools. No universities.
Schools. No, where will they get university from?
No hospitals.
No. Where will they get hospital from? Because they promised us of 111, hospitals. This Agenda 111, which will be completed within 18 months.
But they say they have
and nothing is happening. If you go to Tolong, where the deputy minority chief whip is there, if you go to Tolong, there is a hospital there or a clinic there. It was built by John Dramani Mahama. They tried stopping the project.
So let me ask. In the northern regional capital, Tamale, if you go to Yendi, if you go to Gushegu, if you go to Dambayo,